I think a game like this, 70-0, a score like that, a Saturday spent with the Buckeyes and the Tigers deserves a little bit of overreacting. It's going to feel good to overreact, properly react, talk a little bit about what may be grabbed from a game like this, a performance like this for Ohio State. We welcome you to the Ohio State Football Report. Billy Beebe back with you talking Buckeyes. It was everything Ohio State fans wanted and more. 70 points on the board for the Buckeyes, 0 for Grambling State. I think that could have been an overreaction in general, and yet that's what a lot of people expected. So the score is what it is. So much to take from this. A lot of people love that W and move on. No. We're going to break down the overreaction aspects to a game like this. Before we do it, we've had such good luck doing this game by game. I think we should start doing it for the season. You want the Buckeyes to say undefeated. Give this video a like. Texas game, gave that a like. Didn't jinx it. Same thing for Grambling. And here we are. I'm talking season now. Give it a like to make sure the Buckeyes stay undefeated. The first overreaction from this one, Julian Sayin for Heisman into the race, being talked about after such an impressive day for Sayin. Sets that school record going 15 of 15 to start the game. I thought he was going to have a perfect day. He ends up with that goal line interception, which was killer. I think it's an overreaction at this point. Hasn't played enough football. That's just the facts. He was okay against Texas. I think we need to be reminded of that. He was okay against Texas and above and beyond great against Grambling. I don't know that even out is Heisman level. So for me, it's an overreaction to think after being fine-ish, okay, enough to get it done against Texas, which I gave him all his credit for, and then to just go crazy against Grambling. I don't think the middle ground is Heisman talk. Today, again, 18 of 19 against Grambling. Played a pretty good game. 306 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tough interception. You hated to see it. But again, when you take what you've got so far in 2 starts, it's that middle ground. It's all about that middle ground, and it's not Heisman conversation yet. Do it against Washington to start. Do it against Illinois, something similar. Then you get to Penn State. Then you get to Michigan. And believe me, if you beat Michigan with numbers like that, I'll carry the Heisman Trophy to you. I'll make sure it gets to you safe and sound, Julian. But right now, it's an overreaction. Want to hear from you on this topic. You can talk about your confidence level in Julian Sayin. Scale it for me 1 to 10. I was a 7 going into the season, 8 after Texas, 9 after Grambling. I'd love to see it keep going up. What is your confidence level in Julian Sayin? Scale it for me 1 to 10. No need to run the rock. So much is going on in the passing game for Ohio State. Forget about running the ball. Every game should be passing. So many people to feed. The Buckeyes all over the place passing the ball today in a good way. Receiver touchdowns, tight end touchdowns, Sayin just dishing, everyone eating. Why worry about a transfer power back and a younger running back that they're not quite sure even if they want to build the offense around him? That's an overreaction. Ohio State runs the ball. You have to run the ball in college football. That's a big part of college football. Have to run the ball. I think Ryan Day has always found a pretty good balance, outside of Michigan last year, of making sure the Buckeyes are running both to move forward and to set up the pass, and passing to eventually get back to the run. I think they should continue to do this, continue to stress this, pay attention to this. I think it's important to believe that it's all pass from here on out. Just green light for Julian Sayin. Every receiver needs to eat. I just don't think that's the case at this point in time. Jeremiah Smith, tremendous day today. Really loved watching him eat the way that he did, begin his Heisman campaign the way that he did. Sayin fed other receivers. Brandon Innes, a team captain. Couple catches, yards to go with it. Very good there. Carnell Tate, getting better and better and better. I think he's trying to catch up to Julian Sayin as much as he can. Look, they had a big day for the receivers. It was a huge day for the receivers. Doesn't mean I'm just veering off and thinking, okay, we're going all pass all the time for Ohio State. James Peoples had a bounce-back game. Proved to you he can be a big part of this offense. 8 carries, 59 yards. CJ Donaldson, they are a great duo. They are the duo I hope they'd be. I know they struggled against Texas, but looking forward, it's crazy and overreactionary to just believe, hey, we are passing, think pass all the time. You have the group to do it, but let's slow down and make sure we're running a balanced offense. This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. You just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get it right, you could cash in. That's because Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are safe, secure, and fast. Offering Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. A look at a 3-player stat projection, more. Jaden Daniels, passing yards, more than 228.5. Brian Thomas, more on receiving yards, 77.5. That's more, and that gimme there with feeling good about Justin Jefferson, more with the reception touchdowns. That's a 3-player stat projection to check out there. Now what you want to do, download the app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Defense is better this year than it was last year. The number 1 defense in the country to finish out 2024 regular season and postseason. Fast forward to where we are now, and the Buckeyes are better on defense. Yeah. Proper reaction. Ohio State is better this year than they were last year, and I give a lot of credit to Matt Patricia. I think they are schemed to perfection. That was a major issue with Jim Knowles. We had many problems with Knowles over the years, got corrected at the right time, but it clearly was an ongoing issue, and it clearly is a whole different world under Matt Patricia. I hear the guys, Caleb Downs, talking on his podcast about learning, growing, becoming better because of Matt Patricia. The 2025 defense absolutely is better than last year. Downs is a big reason. The depth is a big reason. You look at guys like C.J. Hicks getting in there, making a difference. Riley Pettijohn had a huge game on Saturday, and he's the 4th best linebacker you have, maybe 5th. It's unbelievable what they put together, and Matt Patricia, as I said, scheming something great out of the talent he has. Make sure you subscribe, but only if you want more Ohio State coverage. We're putting out daily videos. We've got watch parties. We've got shorts, content galore coming your way when you subscribe to the Ohio State Football Report. Bo Jackson, shout out Bo. Big game on a Saturday. In the shoe, getting his first touchdown as a Buckeye. Did it earn him a starting lineup spot? Is he now a starter because of what he did on Saturday? Let's slow down. Let's slow down a little bit. The Buckeyes have a good set of running backs. We ran through what happened with them. Again, Bo, really great day. 9 carries, 108 yards, a touchdown. Really should have had 2. It got called back on a penalty. You got 2 good running backs. They fit together perfectly. Bo's going to have his time. I think to pressure him playing right now, just not what the Buckeyes need. They're focused on a million different things. I think trying to incorporate a 3rd running back when you don't really know what you have in your first 2 running backs could get costly. So the Buckeyes have to consider that. I think it'd be an overreaction to, after some reps against Grambling, just shove Bo Jackson into bigger games, such as Washington in a few weeks. I think he's got a good role right now, and you can kind of feel that out and figure things out later. Jackson was a part of a really great offensive attack from the Buckeyes defense. A shutout, though. Touchdowns on the defense, interceptions on the defense. Better performance Saturday? I think this is really tough to say. You can type O if you think it was the offense, D if you think it was the defense. Our final overreaction with the first pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. I'll say the Browns select Caleb Downs, number 1 overall. Yep, proper reaction. We've already gotten some mock drafts where Downs was taken number 1. Now you got Arch Manning maybe not going out. quarterbacks in the past few years. You just haven't been able to judge them like you used to. I think Downs has a real shot to go number 1 overall in the 2026 NFL draft as a safety, as a free safety. I mean, teams can use him however they want. That's the bonus of it. He's getting better year by year by year. You kind of thought, well, guys like this in the past, the athletic freaks, they never really translate how we thought they would. Another terrific Saturday, game-changing interception, completely faked out the defense, makes the big plays, and he's got that buzz to him where you know he's a top pick, but could he be the number 1 overall pick? I think we really need to keep our eyes on mock drafts as the season goes on.